Okay, Sergeant Dyer, please be seated. Mr. has questions for you.
Please state your name and spell it for the record.
Patrick Dyer, D-Y-E-R.
And what is your occupation?
I'm a police sergeant with the Sparks Police Department.
Were you employed with the Sparks PD on December 18, 2010?
Yes, sir.
Were you present at a roadblock on that date?
I did not review any paperwork pursuant to your subpoena. I don't know the exact date, but I have attended DUI checkpoints. Maybe if you give me the location.
Yes, December 18, 2010, near Sparks Boulevard and Bering Boulevard.
Correct, yeah, I was there.
Do you recall from about what hours, what time period?
No, I would just be estimating. Probably 4 to 10, 3 to 10, somewhere in there.
And as a sergeant, do you give roadblock briefings, or do you just attend them? Or
I attend the DUI checkpoint briefings. Normally I have an officer that conducts those briefings.
Who is that?
Officer Nieberlein.
And did you attend a briefing for that particular roadblock?
I don't recall.
And do you provide, or were you provided briefing documents prior to that roadblock?
I don't recall.
Did the roadblock have a temporary stop sign?
I have Officer Nieberlein set those up. If it's required, I'm sure it did.
Do you recall seeing a stop sign?
There's usually a stop sign next to the command post, so I've been to a lot of DUI checkpoints. This was a long time ago. You did not subpoena me to review this case, so I have not reviewed any of the paperwork. I did not produce a case on this, so I would just be going by memory from over 2 years ago, so I don't want to provide the court with any false information.
But how many officers were present at that roadblock?
I don't recall.
Were you given notice about me prior to the roadblock?
No.
Did you encounter me at the roadblock?
I did not encounter you personally, no.
Did you ever see me?
Yes.
And when was that?
I saw you while you were seated in your vehicle, and then I saw you after you exited the vehicle.
And where was I when you first saw me in the vehicle?
You were sitting in the driver's seat.
And where was my vehicle?
Stopped at the checkpoint.
And where was my vehicle stopped in relation to the intersection of Sparks Boulevard and Bering Boulevard?
It was close to the entrance to Shadow Mountain Park, and I don't know the distance from the intersection.
And where was my vehicle in relation to the point of the administrative roadblock?
I believe you were right at the beginning, or where you stopped to be screened when I saw you.
Did you see from which direction I traveled?
If I remember correctly, you were traveling northbound.
Did you only see that I was stopped, or did you actually see me driving or moving?
I only saw you stopped.
Who said roll your window down, you can roll it down or I can break it?
I don't recall.
Did you enter my vehicle?
I believe I am the one that pulled it out of the roadway and into the parking lot, but I was just told that I don't recall doing it, to be honest with you.
Did you notice a spiral-bound notebook in my truck?
I don't recall seeing any items in your truck, to be honest with you. It was a long time ago.
Did you notice a video camera in my truck?
No, I don't recall one.
At this time, I'd like to exhibit one last video.
And what's the nature of this video?
This is another in-car video
Meaning from your vehicle?
Yes. And it will show something different.
How lengthy is it?
4 minutes or less, maybe 3.
We keep getting these estimates, and they turn out to be about twice that long. Has Ms. Arango seen it?
She has seen a portion or a variation of it.
Are we going to need to lay foundation, or will there be objection or not? Or no objection, Ms. Arango?
There will be objection.
All right.
And right now, based on the statement by a defendant that I've seen a portion of it, I'm going to object because I've never seen it before. It has not been provided to me in discovery as required and requested.
Can you explain that? Well, let me ask Ms. Arango first. I understand the provision, the objection based on discovery. When would you have had occasion to view it in part? Is that what you said?
I don't know. I think what the defendant is saying is that I provided to him some version. He indicated in part. So I don't know. All I know is that he's indicating that this video in its entirety was not provided to the city as required.
Is that accurate to your knowledge, Mr. Warren?
That's correct. This video seems to have a couple seconds difference from the video that was shared by.
A couple seconds.
Yes.
But is the one that it's only a couple seconds different from is in evidence or not?
No.
Okay. Geez, there's enough videos around here to make a feature film. But, I didn't ask you, was leading up to asking you why it wasn't provided.
I had thought that they were one and the same video.
Well, I guess one way to approach it, Ms. Arango, is to do what we've been doing at various times during the day, and that is allow you to have a look at it and see if there's further basis for objection above and beyond having not been provided to you. You wish to try that approach or not?
Well, Your Honor, first, I'm going to also object as to relevance. If it is at least similar to the video that I provided to the defendant, I don't believe it's relevant.
Because it's duplicative or just...
In part, and I believe what it's purporting to be, but I haven't seen this one in its entirety, is Sergeant Dyer moving the vehicle from the checkpoint lane to some other area. I don't know.
Is that what it basically is, Mr.?
That is basically it.
And what is it that you're attempting to establish?
If you will recall, the camera was positioned to look out the driver's side window. That will show the actual point of the administrative roadblock and the signage and illumination, or lack thereof, of signage and illumination required by state law.
Well, that may or may not be, and you're entitled to establish that. I can only tell you that the videos I've seen so far are so murky as to establish next to nothing, but in any event, so back to my question, Ms. Arango, I understand there may be multiple bases for objection, but is it helpful at all before ruling on the matter or asking for further offer of proof for Mr. to view the thing?
Probably.
Probably which?
Probably it would. I can watch it.
All right. Let's have a look at it, and we'll be in recess meanwhile.
What do we have to know, Jay?
Yes, I believe so.
Please be seated. Court is back in session. So, do we have any resolution regarding the video or not?
I'm still objecting as to relevance. And also, based on viewing the video today, it definitely is not the same video that was provided by the city. It's a different video. The defendant was under obligation to provide that evidence to the city prior to today.
One last shot at it, Mr.
It is the same video with a few seconds difference from the city's footage.
Well, I'm going to sustain it based on the discovery issue as well as the redundancy of it. I think those matters have been covered both testimonially as well as by way of video, and so we won't be seeing this one. Other questions? Where are we? On redirect? Is that where we are?
I'm on still on direct.
Officer, still on direct, that's right.
When you were in the car, Mr. Dyer, did you smell the odor of an alcoholic beverage?
No, I did not.
Did Eric Atkins call you from Washoe County Jail?
Not that I recall, no.
December 18, 2010.
Not that I recall.
Did you call Mr. Atkins and tell him to drop the DUI charge?
Not that I recall.
While my vehicle was at the, after you had parked my vehicle, did you witness any other person enter or exit my truck?
Officer Gamwell was assigned to do an inventory impound report on it. And I did observe Officer Gamwell in the vehicle.
Anybody else besides Gamwell?
Not that I recall.
No more questions.
Cross-examination.
Officer, I'm sorry, Sergeant Dyer, did you observe Deputy Binley and Officer Atkins making contact with the defendant at the driver's side window?
I'm not familiar with the deputy, but I did observe Officer Atkins at the window.
Okay. And did you hear the orders that were issued to the defendant?
Yes, I've heard numerous orders issued to the defendant.
Okay. And did the defendant comply with those orders?
Eventually,
What do you mean by eventually?
after several minutes of refusing to obey the orders by the officers. I didn't time it, but it was quite a while.
Okay. And by eventually complying, what did he do, the defendant?
Well, if I recall correctly, he rolled down the window very small, probably an inch or so, and was communicating through the window there that way. And then eventually he did open the door.
Okay. So was that eventually after being told several times to open the door
Correct.
and not complying?
Correct.
I have nothing further.
Any further?
Nothing.
I assume Sergeant Dyer can be excused.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you.
Or I'm sorry, he wasn't my witness, so.
Well, when a witness is present, I consider them subject to call by either side, but in any event, so you're excused, Sergeant Dyer.
Thank you, Your Honor.